saw the wheel. He saw that wheel way in the middle of the air. Ezekiel saw the wheel. Oh, 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 oh. In the middle of the air, Ezekiel saw the wheel. He saw that wheel way in the middle of the air. In the wheel, in the middle of the wheel. Oh, oh, oh. Way in the middle of the air. Oh, one of these days about 5 o'clock. Don't you know? In the middle of the air. Well, now this old world is gonna reel and rock, you know. In the middle of the air, Ezekiel saw the wheel. He saw that wheel way in the middle of the air. Ezekiel saw the wheel. Oh, 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 oh. In the middle of the air. Well, I told you once and I told you twice. Don't you know? In the middle of the air. Tell all them sin are going to hell for rolling in dice, you know. In the middle of the air.
That's awesome. Funny. I don't know what's happening. Like, my screen shows nobody's watching, but anyway. What I'm going to do is I'm going to read some stuff that I wrote a long time. I'm 48 now. I may look like I'm 47, but I'm 48. But I've done some pretty crazy art, and I've written some pretty crazy verse or poetry, and not all of it was nice. And because it's Halloween, I thought I might share it, you know what I mean? I thought I might go a little bit deep and because it's good. It's actually very good music. Poetry, sorry. It's different. I've spent a lot of time pondering God and the Bible and our place in existence, and at any rate, today, so I'm going to start now. Today is February 27th, 1999. And it's 9 a.m. and I'm at the diner. I like to think I know what I know. I like to discard the good parts as I go. I like to knock over the mountainside. I like to feign to my surprise. You can't imagine the things you don't know, even though it doesn't show. I like to feel what I feel. I like to climb on those who kneel. I like to become the mountainside. I like to play the game of seek and hide. You can't believe in the things that don't show. You cannot believe in the things that do not know. I like to think on my face is no show. I like to show those who do not know. I feel like I know. And so that's the first poem in this, and this is written in 1999. So I was a much younger person, but perhaps there's a bit of truth in some of these odd things that I had to say back then. So here's another one. And so, like I say, sometimes they're not all that friendly. I was very, I guess as XDC might say, an angry young man. So let's see. The bitch of it is, there's nothing to say. There's one more down and there's one less in the way. The bitch of it is, I did it that way. And one more sound and nothing to say. Bitch of it is, there's no one to play. And there's only more down. You're all in the way. The bitch of it is, I am doing it this way. May I be your cosmic jester. Show to you you're doing well. And reborn, a honeycomb infester, live to love and love to hell. I slept through February, no fitful sleep, just nightmares, this dream that lingers. I slept through, though barely, no chapel white, but locusts, this dream that's real. Come on to me, my bartered bride, it is to you I do deride. We will be wed Thursday fried. Your turn to decide. I miss the estuary, no fish, ice cream, spawning, such vivid imagination. I write, though rarely, my other thoughts, tenebrious, and night comes down upon us. Sunshine face cream, Niagara Vaseline, viscerating dewdrops, springtime gasoline, tripping through the petroleum regime, plastic mace and steam, prophylactic extreme, castrated newborns, my Tupperware dentine, and gliding through petroleum guillotines. Be my little ecstasy, shine upon me your power P, my desire. I need you once again. I think I found heaven. I'm on fire. I'm out here on a limb. I'm calling you again. And there's no reply. Divide, then multiply. Chromosomes, an X or a Y. In or out, you decide. But take your time. Was I jacked the other day? Now it's back to the endless hallway. Was I shackled and then led away? The witches cackled, held demons at bay. I was asked the other day, you couldn't put it another way? Be a servant for this crusade. Cease entering such childish debates. I don't do this for you, Any attitude is owned up to and true. You get the fuck off of you. Sedate me. Erase me. Polish up my silver bride. Send me on a mystery ride. This isn't clear. Mind over fear, and I'm falling out. Was isn't dear. Engulf fear, and I'm calling out. You don't know me like a flower. The creator full of power, to whom you need not cower. How high can you count? As high as the count? It doesn't count anymore. Made decisions before. Now there's only one left. It doesn't show that I know. Let's just go down below. Down to the pit of Osiris. It's a bit to excavate, and we're off to celebrate, yes, the head of a god. You only have to ask. So little left to grasp. Put the quarter in the meter. You're not looking too well. Does this life look like hell?
Boy, it's your time. You are IMAX, the last dragon. You got this.
Please get a grip. That was a commercial interruption by YouTube on my other phone, making background nonsense. Anyway, enjoy me while you can. Pies, this is all stuff I wrote when I was probably 25, 22. An angry young man. So anyway, listen, it's badass and yet nasty and ugly, and I'm ever almost embarrassed about it, and that's why I never got into rock and roll, because I would have been as bad as Marilyn Manson. Thank you so much. So you ready? This is just the start of this. And so, I mean, I honestly can't fully explain. I mean, I'll try to explain a little later what I meant by all of this. Because I was having a bit of an ego complex and a bit of a God complex, I guess. Just to start. So here we go. Enjoy me while you can. I am your biggest fan. Just a passing phase. Prepare your sacrifice and choose a brand new vice. It's a war out there. Go and grab the torch. Don't forget the forks. Grab a bite to eat. There are walls, and then there are walls. Working together, and nobody falls. I found a secret way. It was until today. And it was mine to own. Beatnik Aardvark, and this is March 5th, 1999. You trampled my roses. Do it again and I'll call the cops. Ghost clown dog, should I say it again? Dictatorship, dictatorship, and you have no rights, and there's little reason to my rhyme, no madness to my method, and I'm free of resolution, punishment, or crime, unless I'm acting stupid. Little hypocrite, drinking hippie crack, do a little more, and it does a body good. My sweet Jesus Christ, he couldn't save a fly. Passing up eternity makes you want to cry. The president, still he's getting bent. Minus and regret. He's on our TV set. Pollution divine makes a full-bodied wine. Corrodes us with ease, leaving room for disease. What's left will be sold or turned into mold, or sold to the Russians for more piles of gold. You're giving love, you're giving hate and civility. I can't be your joke. I haven't got the heart, and you're killing me now. I said you're killing me now. I don't know your kind. I'm not the friendly type. Give me your smile, and you know what I'll wipe. You're looking at me. You should go and get fucked. What is your problem? You should go get fucked. I cannot be your joke. I cannot take the hurt. You're killing me now. You're killing my heart. Why won't you stop? Your warranty expired. Getting ever so mad. And you're making me ever so tired. There's your soulmate with her pooched up chin all coated with gravy. Her steaming black hole and virtual snooter, the talk of the Navy. There's your body, your baby, a pearl necklace I made her. Thinks she is the queen? There is this lady. Might have met her. Hoochie's dream. 5 times today. Here's your sister with her smoochers, grin all glistening. And now she's enjoying. You never know. I've got it. I've got it. So get to work. You know the drill. No, not the jerk. Just open wide. Anyway, yes. Well, I was young and crazy. I must apologize. I am mainly full of lies. Though that's not really true. Yes, it is. Yes, I do. Once again, I'm sorry. Being rude isn't me. Being rude isn't shit. Being rude isn't it. Being rude, become the beast. And being rude, I be joining the feast. So what happens is, I don't know you anymore. Not exactly, at least. I only know your true name, and that's not nearly enough. Your flower, like and changing. And when I don't hold you in my hands, my paranoid senses tell me you don't exist. What's that to you over there? I paint houses. Live over by Mount Monadnock in southern New Hampshire. Well, I wish Nibiru were true. Got my fingers crossed. I haven't seen it lately, but I know that civilization and humanity suffers a great cataclysm every so many thousand years, and it has Nibiru written all over it, so that's where I'm at. Whether we're in that time where it's happening, and I believe that obviously the point of Nibiru is that there's Nemesis, our second star, and that probably comes within the distance of Jupiter, if at all. 888 is Jesus' number, Tom. Do you know that my number on the Gematria, my name on the Gematria calendar equals 923? Anyway, so Nibiru, if it is a planet that would be surrounding Nemesis, and we would possibly interact with one of the other planets, but we would never hit the sun or whatever, the actual Nemesis. I'm not too worried about it. We're fighting a spiritual battle, and so what this is we're fighting an idea that the people used to believe in death, and now that we have conquered death through Jesus Christ and his wisdom, we don't have death to fear. Only a Satanist or a pagan or a nihilist who believes in nothing or themselves as being God is totally put off by the idea of death. Information of what? So anyway, I'm reading poetry. Anyway, I'm just sidestepping to. You should just listen to my poetry and then know that I went through some shit to come to some other shit, and I do some fantastic art, but that doesn't make me a better person or a better being. I'm just a follower and the biggest fan of Jesus Christ, because the wisdom of the word is all that matters. Period. I'm smart enough to know that. So anyway, my poetry, though, however, in the old days was fairly negative, because I had somewhat of I wanted to destroy my ego and to eradicate humanity at the same time, and so I was somewhat of a negative being. But my poetry was harmless. I wasn't publishing it or hurting people with it or whatever. But it's very reflective of someone who was burnt out on civilization. Let's put it that way. I don't know you anymore. Not exactly, at least. I don't know your true name. I only know your true name, and that's not truly enough. Your flower, like, and changing. And when I don't hold you in my hands, my paranoid senses tell me you do not exist. What's that to you over there? And do you have a care? And this is no mere situation, my retaliation. What am I saying this time? I'm okay. Really, I'm fine. Never been better. Feeling like I'm dying. The idea of us to me is so fuzzy. And I mean us. I see this clearly now, right down to the strictest detail. I'm in love with what was. It's like I went to Fantasy Island and Mr. O'Rourke gave me just what I paid for. You only get to keep the memories. Early on the dawn of the day, I woke up in the mood to play. The dent in the sheets was cold in the house I found you had sold. I rubbed the sleepies from my eyes, and still I'm blinded by your lies. You stole the kitten and the dog and my little Yuletide log. The note goodbye said, my fuck, where I go, I need the truck, plus all the things I took. Where I go, you cannot look. You will not hear from me again. I am in competent hands. He is ever the wonder when we talk about thunder. I needed to leave this place, this town that deals in sorrow. I wanted to pack my stuff and turn my cheek and act real tough. I'm beginning to feel real hollow. Where it leads will not follow. I needed to find tomorrow's sunrise. I wanted to know a newfound surprise. So I closed my eyes. And I couldn't see, so I held on tight. So I closed my eyes. Changing colors and tearing down the night. At the edge of the universe, everything is beautiful. Even if at times your cup is only half full. You can be sure at least that it could be really happening. But then again, it seems you'll never really know. We want justice, filtered freedom, final sentence, and a holy kingdom. Instant answers, constant restraint, infinite disdain and violent refrain. I disagree. Most notably, why? Don't ask me. Nobody said, maybe I should remind you what's real, what's understood, what's to be. Maybe I should. Maybe I disagree. Most notably, why? Don't ask me. Nobody cares and nobody did. Maybe I should remind you what's real, what's understood, what's to be. Maybe I should. I disagree. More forcibly, irreverently, excuse me. It's my duty. Somebody cares. Maybe it's me. Reminding you what's real, what's understood, what's to be. Maybe it's me. I disagree. I disagree. I absolutely agree. I'm nodding my head. Eye to eye. We can see. Like you, I believe. A grinning ape. My mind you may feed. I absolutely agree. It's easier than war. To nod pleasantly. I absolutely agree. You possess the truth, and it has set me free. I love to engage in a vocal parley, engulfing speech barriers, with the wisdom of the day. Still, all written in 1999. The gates of hell are closed behind us. A guard turns the key and evaporates. The mist envelops my senses and ignores everything, and ignorance is burnt away. Something is clearly familiar, and this is okay. The fears of hell are spread before us. What was ground is squirming of maggots, and the sound is of torrents, and agony. My skin is burnt off, layer by layer. My sense is alive, I am engulfed. I am burning, I am burning. The sky is burning with fire. I'm burning, to hell we will retire. This is not hell. This is the exam. This isn't hell. It's me, I am. Hell is your head. Hell isn't dead. Hell is your head. Hell isn't dead. God is in hell as you are as well. And then we roam into King Trash. One man's trash is another man's kingdom. One man's stash is another man's poison. Feeling fine at another's expense. Saving face by building a fence. God of grace, nudie bodies in mace, take it off. Big hussy mama in lace, shaking ass, juggling guts and breasts. Take a seat, you redneck treats. King Trash, naked bodies for money. Bring cash, and then you will be seeing some honey. Reach for the stars and follow your dreams. Reach for the stars, it's not what it seems. My love for you is burning, and I can't recall the time when the teardrops from my face, the sun is going to shine. Reach for the stars and follow your dreams. Reach for the stars. It's not what it seems. Look all around you. What do you see? The shadow falls behind my heart, and there's a warming light for the one and all. Love, sunshine, love. Love, sunshine, love. I love you in the morning, cool summer breeze. Girl, you know I really love you. You set my mind at ease. This time we have forever, this magic thing called life, and you know I really love you. Can't you feel it deep inside? Every single breath, every waking life, the moment that you look up, the wandering can always see the way. Tonight and today and today. Every single breath, every waking life, the moment in the moment, can never see its death. But you can bring the silence in your heart. Smoke, my fire, is in my hands, and to fill in time, we hum the arid lands. Smoke, my fire, is in my eyes, child of industry, fueled by your lies. We whisper notes adrift, they're lost on the dunes. They are immaculate, alone and clandestine. Me, me, me. I want mine. Me, me, me. You, me, mine. Me, me, me. Oh, divine. Me, me, me. You, me, mine. I miss me. You, me, mine. You must be. You, me, mine. You, me, mine. You, me, mine. It happens all the time. Me, me, me. You, me, mine. Drink the fruit of the vine. The mirror tells no lies. It is useless to the wise. The mirror tells no lies. Use it to see your eyes. You cannot escape your eyes. The mirror tells no lies. Understand it is unwise. The mirror tells no lies. You cannot see your eyes. You can only realize. Everything is a struggle. It sucks me dry. Every day the battle beats me to the ground. Everyone's a winner in someone else's game. Everything's a struggle. It ties my hands. Everything's a struggle. Nobody understands. Everything's a struggle. I struggle with friends. Here's the unofficial report. A rebuttal of sorts. We're at the official resort, investigating a retort. I'm on location with the news. Get a good shot of my shoes. Recap what they've been through. While I refix my hair with glue. Here's a few fabricated lies. Millions of Americans cry in the middle of asking why. It's time for Tim, the weather guy. Here's the unofficial results. The weather is controlled by cults, followed by rain and cloud somersaults. Soon after the sun will come out. A baby is born. A baby blank. Lightning strikes. A new mother lies. Who will the baby grow to thank? A baby is born, new clean slate. Thunder moans her symphony silence. Who will the baby grow to hate? Life is dancing on the edge of a point. A hand is raised. The child hit. A line of life is severed forever. Oh, wah, ah. Wah. You gave me life, and it was your choice. You gave me life. I am finding my voice. You gave me life. You gave me breath. You gave me life, and you gave me death. You gave me life, and it was your choice. You gave me life, and I'm finding my voice. You gave me life. You gave me sin. You gave me hate, and you gave me pain. You gave me love, and you gave me greed. You gave me fear, and you gave me need. You gave me up. You gave me down. You gave me loss. You gave me frown. Silence. Sweet silence. Violence. Sweet child of mine. Silence. Sweet child of science. Sweet child inside. You shouldn't believe the things that you hear. The TV is near. You shouldn't deceive the one that feeds you. The TV's no fool. Silence. Sweet zombies. Mutant. Sweet child of mine. Silence. Sweet science. Sweet child of mine. Turn the pages over. Read the word aloud. A-L-L-O-W. What's allowed? Are you allowed to talk? Turn the pages over. They've never been enough pages, and there's no going back. Rip the pages one by one. Good morning, my sunshine. I greet you with pleasure. I greet you with smiles. I greet you with leisure. The sunshine is so fine. I love you. Do you mind? I greet you with treasure. I see you with pleasure. I get up out of bed. Get up out of bed, you sleepyhead. On second thought, let's spend the day in bed. We'll keep each other fed. She's so gone away. I can't see her anymore. Will the dawn ever come and shine and show the end of me? She's back home and she left today. I can't feel her anymore. She's gone and she's gone astray. She won't see me anymore, and I cried that black night, and I died for her. Very, very thin. I feel stretched out. I feel prodded, poked, and pulled. I feel put out. Every single day, working in the present, leaving things undone. It's a brand new cause to resent. Colonial patriotism has erupted blind into a schizoidism. The Boston Tea Party was poisoned with preservatives, you see. New England common sense chose death in a chasm, while the woman I knew chose the desert to orgasm. Or is that dessert? I think it was dessert. We perform inside the show. The show must go on. No more hiding. It's now or never. They slit our throats like we were flowers. In the summer of our love, we were deep in blind embrace, and the sign was marked with blood as we fell in disgrace. We were foolish, young, and high, just like Lucy in the sky, meaning, of course. Read young Robin's Twitter tweet as my joy filled every street. I show you magic all the time. I've given things that were denied. I'll give the skin off my own back. I'll take you there instead of back. I am your monster, lover. I am the thorn stuck in your side. Together we embrace the fire. I am the one who's been denied. Go gather all your senses, then you get down on your knees. First you cook me till I'm tender. Juicy, flaming heresy. Why can't I get through to you? Why, when I take hold, do you disappear before my eyes? What I mean is realize. When I sing to me. When I smile, infinity. What I see is all I know. Nothing happens in this show. God is just a word I made once upon a summer glade. Packed inside a truth is found. I am you. I've been around. As I sing to myself, you do not exist. If I had a wish, you would now exist. God is just a postcard myth sent down through the ages. And a man am to be praised by all the sages. She is like a god to me. This is a song I wrote. But it is an exact idea that the man and the woman are a perpetuation, or continuation, of the idea that life would not persist in a Jesus-like state. You would forsake sex and you would not have children. And so to worship a woman as a man is a different state of mind, and that is why there is existence. Anyway. She is like a god to me. She is there to set me free. She is like a god to me. Like the night, she covers me. She is like a god to me. She alone is all I see. She is like a god to me. Now my eyes are burning me. Can't even see myself. All I see is in her eyes. I can't even see myself. I'm too void to realize. She is like a god to me. 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 I can't even see the sense. All I see is in her eyes. She is burning up my mind. She is all that's left to climb. She is like a god to me. She's like a god to me. She is like a god to me. She to me, my polished bride. She is like a god to me. She is my true dark of night. She is like a god to me. She to me, my bloodlust divine. So expressing the feminine aspect, which is really falling out of grace, falling into reality, which God does seem to support reality a little bit, but ultimately He wanted us to be virgins and not fall into sex. And so I'm actually gonna read more. I just want to take a pause for a second. So I'm going to end this one. And so we've ended at she is like a god to me, and that is a recognition that the fall from grace is all about the feminine divine, which is a mystery in itself, but it is ultimately a falsity. It's not. Masculine and feminine, I don't believe, have any real sense in the God sense of when we try to figure out God, and we can talk about that later, but ultimately the feminine is just another distorted and broken side of the unification of when you realize the God nature. So I'll be right back.